Hi, my name is Charlie Collins, founder of Vision Dynamics. In this video, Tracy and I are going to give you a tour of Vision Dynamics, and we are going to help open you to the possibilities of living a higher, better quality of life with a vision impairment.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and I'm going to go over a little bit about the beginning of your visit here at Vision Dynamics. I do want to say that we are open Tuesdays through Saturdays, but you can call. We're a retail store, you can come in anytime that we're open, but you can call and make an appointment, and that's nice because people can be sure that they're going to have the one-on-one attention that they should receive when they first come here. And we, love to gather some information before you come if you make an appointment, so it's helpful for both sides if you do that. One of the things we like to learn a little bit about is your condition, what it is that you're struggling with, and remind you to bring the things that you miss being able to do, your crafts, your reading, your photographs, your stamp collection, whatever it is that you're missing out on, bring it with you, and we can help figure out the strategies that you need to get back to enjoying those things again. But one of the simple things we do is just invite you in, we get you comfortable, we have a lovely chairs here and a comfortable desk to sit at, and we're just going to have you take a look at some of the print here. And this print gives us an idea where you are with your vision loss and what types of magnifiers you may need. I've used a magnifier for years. I've been legally blind since about 8 years old. I have macular degeneration and RP, retinitis pigmentosa, so I'm very familiar with using these magnifiers. A lot of people don't realize that the magnifiers kind of can be tricky for us because the stronger they are, the smaller they get. So fortunately, we've got some great solutions for that situation, but that's why it's important. Not every magnifier fits everybody. So we're going to sit you down, we're going to get you used to maybe a stand magnifier. That's a magnifier that's going to lay flat on your print. All our best magnifiers have lighting, which are going to bring out some contrast and heighten the magnification for you. Or if you need something more portable, you're out shopping and you need to get a magnifier that's going to fit handy in your pocket or in your purse, we've got some pocket magnifiers with lights that are going to help you get through your day. So these are great for what we call spot reading. Most of our folks will get a magnifier, help them with menus, help them with shopping. You just need to see a small bit of information, on your pill bottle, or you just want to check a phone number, something like that. Handheld magnifiers are great for those purposes. And then we certainly get into the wonderful opportunities that are available with video magnification. We have handheld video magnifiers. These are portable video magnifiers, meaning that they use a camera to do the magnification. And now, because as I mentioned, if you can look down here with the camera, the stronger the magnifier, the smaller it gets. So we're looking at some of our stronger magnifiers being about the size of a quarter. And they have to become very close to your eye to be clear. That can be frustrating and a bit cumbersome to work with. A portable video magnifier will lay on the print and give you the size, of an index card viewing area to be able to read with. And you can increase and decrease the size of the print using this portable device, and this is just going to glide along your print and your papers nice and smooth. So whatever your needs are, we're going to be able to address them here at Vision Dynamics, get you going on what's going to fit your needs best. So whether it's a handheld magnifier, a portable video magnifier, or a desktop video magnifier, we're going to meet your needs.
Okay, we're over at the video magnifier side of the store, and I'm going to give you a description of how one of these can benefit you in your life. First thing is that this is a machine that takes printed materials and displays them up on the screen up to 60 times bigger, if not more, depending on the size of the screen you have. Right now on the screen I do have a newspaper, and you'll notice that I just pulled it out. It's a tiny little newspaper, but once I place it on this screen, I get the print up here, and then I just move the tray back and forth to read. I first want to tell you, being legally blind since age 13, and finally when I was 21, I introduced one of these into my life, and it helped change my life for the better. I was able to read, I was able to write, I was able to read magazines and read books, things I hadn't been doing, that I was doing prior, struggling with handheld magnifiers. This solved so many problems for me. The benefit of owning one of these is endless. So today I'm only going to show you in this video what it's going to, a few of the features, so when you come in and put your hands on it with the materials you want to solve reading problems with, then you will see how it's going to work best for you. So one of the features is that I get to place any print under it. Now, I also here, for those of you who still like to look at the phone book, we can actually do that. And we can view phone names and numbers. So the phone book works well. For those who would like to look at printed materials and magazines with pictures, we can do that too. Notice the unbelievable color and image that you get along with the text. Now, you can change reading modes and just magnify the print to your liking. Another great feature of these machines is that this pulls out and it adjusts for your for where you're sitting, so it's easy to read.
We have our tabletop video magnifier that I talked about when we were going over handheld magnifiers. And this is something I've used for over 30 years to make reading and daily tasks a lot easier. I still use the handheld magnifiers, like I mentioned, for the spot reading piece, but this is something terrific for, as Charlie mentioned in his piece on the video magnifier, he showed large volumes of reading. You're going to read a newspaper article, you want to read a book. Your video magnifier is the most comfortable way to do that. I'm going to point out to you, though, that a lot of the customers will come in and they'll ask, what is the latest in video magnification? The latest is high definition cameras. And I'm showing you here in this image how beautiful the photographs can be. So if you have grandchildren photographs that you want to look at, vacation photos, holiday cards, this is really going to make it extremely enjoyable to look at those photographs. I have customers that want to actually do things underneath their video magnifier. So here's just showing a remote control and the detail a high definition camera is going to give you. If you need to change the batteries in that remote control or a hearing aid, you're going to have that detail you need with high definition. We have artists, people who have, lost their ability to do their pen and ink or painting again. They can do that again underneath a high definition. And here's a prescription bottle just showing you the crisp clarity that you get when you're looking at the details of numbers, information, important information you need, high definition for people with low vision and macular degeneration, particularly people with dry macular degeneration needing very little magnification at this point, but these video magnifiers go down to a very low level of magnification as well as very high. You can go up to 60, 75 X if you need to. But a lot of us are realizing early on in our macular degeneration we're struggling, even though we're only using maybe a 2.5, 3x, using a handheld magnifier, being limited to the area that we have to read in. We want a 22-inch magnifier viewer to be able to read an entire newspaper article and have the entire width of the article underneath there. So if you're not needing a lot of magnification, you can have the entire width, the entire column right there in front of you, much easier than struggling with a handheld magnifier. So you don't have to be somebody who needs a wide variety of magnification or a large amount of magnification to use one of these. You're going to benefit even at 3x using a video magnifier, particularly with high definition.
Hi again. This is a really neat machine because what it does for me is I'm reading on my video magnifier quite a bit, but there's times I want to read a thick book or read quite a bit of information, and I can easily do that by...
Please place your document.
It's asking me to place my book on this machine. And now it's taking a picture of it, as you heard that picture noise.
Chapter 1. From somewhere, very far away it seemed, came the sound of a voice. Tender yet powerful, it was raised in song / the...
So I stopped it from reading. What does this do for me? This allows me to read mail, to read magazines, to read books, to read any printed material out there. I could even place the newspaper folded down under here. It'll take a picture and read it back to me. I can even have a monitor if I would like to follow along with a visual display while it's reading to me. Or I could just go ahead, I could plug in my headphones, and I could read in private. Sit at my house. I have one of these in my living room, and I sit on the couch and it sits on the table next to me, and I just take my journals and things I want to read that have several pages to them. I place them on this and it takes a picture and it starts reading it to me. This is a great product for people who do a lot of reading and want to do it with ease. Thanks.
Here we have the Clear Reader, and this device is portable. It's going to run on a battery for you, give you the ability to sit back and listen to what you're reading. You can also have a visual display if you choose to, but that's an option. You can just keep it as a listening device where it's going to capture the image of the print that you want to read, and then sit back with headphones if you choose and listen. It's a very portable device. It's got a handle that's right on the top. It has a battery built in, so you've got up to about 5 hours of listening time. Just pressing the top right-hand button is going to capture the image for us. And then in just a few seconds, it's going to process that picture into speech for us.
Chapter 1. From somewhere, very far away it seemed, came the sound of a voice. Tender yet powerful, it was raised in song.
Pause it, so if the phone rings, your doorbell rings, it'll start right back where you left off. You can speed up the rate at which it reads to you, slow it down. You can move forward and back through the text. You can even save the text onto a device in the back so that you can review that information again at a later time. If it's a chapter or an article you want to save, you can do that. So this gives you the ability if you're at a point perhaps maybe where you're completely blind or you're using a lot of magnification and reading just has become too daunting of a task, the Clear Reader is a digital device that will bring reading back to you again. At any point in your vision loss, you can continue to read and enjoy that.
Okay, hi, now we're in our portable section where we can be more mobile with our devices. For students or business people, people that want to move from home to home and want to bring a machine with them, not only is this a video magnifier that picks up the print from here and displays it in the size you want on the screen, but I can easily rotate this camera and then I can do distance viewing, which you'll notice it's looking outside the window in the store now. And then I can rotate it back and I can do self-viewing. See, there I am. So self-viewing is fantastic for people who want to do lipstick or shave, or there's many functions you can do with self-viewing also. Why is this such a neat tool is because it has a handle right here, and I can just pick it up and put it in a nice bag. It's like a luggage bag. I can bring it to different locations, plop it on a table, plug it in, and I have a video magnifier system that enables me to read, to write, to view photographs, to do whatever I want to do really under it. I can also do quite a bit of hand work under this one. Whether I'm working on models, I am knitting, I need to sew something, I need to put batteries in something. There's so many functions of this one because it has a lot of room around it. Now this one next to it is even more portable. It fits right inside a little knapsack, and this has a 5-hour battery. It does not require a plug. It has a distant camera and it has a mouse camera, so anything I put on here I can read on the screen, and then if I just touch the button, I am now looking across the room. There's a clock on the wall and I'm seeing that on the screen, and I can zoom in for far distances and see what I would like to see out in the far. This is a great tool for students, and business people use these when they travel to different locations, and they bring them into the boardrooms, and they work very well for people who want high magnification, portability on the go. If you just heard that noise in the background, that was one of our talking clocks, and we're going to get to them soon.
I'd like to share with you now some of the daily living aids we have here at Vision Dynamics. We've got things to help you just clip your toenails, keep your pills in order. If you have vision issues and you want to be able to better see your pill box, we've got that available to you. Talking temperature thermometers, talking pedometers. No reason not to still be active and keep moving around, so we've got a talking pedometer to help you know how many steps you take a day. Around here we've got light bulbs. We want to illuminate our area, make it as bright and as safe as possible, not just for reading, but as we move around our homes. We want to be able to see that bump in the rug or that laundry basket that was left without us knowing. Good lighting is going to bring contrast out and help us see some of those things in our homes and keep us safer. To my right here, we've got writing aids. We've got dark lined paper. We've even got some great sizes for grocery lists. We've got large print calendars, check registers, a simple little guide just to help signatures. If you've got, you put this in your wallet, when it's time to sign a credit card receipt or a document perhaps at your doctor's, you can take this out. They'll just place it where you need to sign it, and it'll help you easily find that spot. Pens. I mentioned calendars, talking calculators, a little bit of everything. When you think about getting through the course of the day, we can help you with that. We've got glasses to help with viewing television, and we've also got a screen that'll magnify your television for you, so you don't have to give up on enjoying the television. You know, we also talk about a little bit at Vision Dynamics binoculars. Distance, bringing in that distance. You want to take a binocular with you. Binoculars are great. They work like a binocular, but you use one eye. You're going to use your best eye and bring that distance out closer to you so that you can watch your grandchildren's soccer game or enjoy the theater again. So don't forget about that when you're at Vision Dynamics. Sunglasses. We have a wide arrangement of sunglasses. We recommend, particularly if you have macular degeneration, wearing a yellow, orange, or amber lens. Those colors are going to heighten contrast and cut glare. It makes it easy to transition from outside into a brightly lit room or even a darkly lit room. I have customers that wear their sunglasses inside when they're watching television or even looking at a shiny magazine. I'm going to take you over here for a second and put a pair on so you can see. We have customers that'll even wear them. That's a fit over style. If you're still driving, we have people, or even your spouse or neighbor who comes in, they'll buy them because for driving, the yellow at night helps people with the glare of the headlights. But the yellow lenses, think about the skiers in the Olympics. This price tag is also very attractive, I'm sure. But you know, you think about the Olympics, fishermen, everybody like that, they want to cut the glare. They wear yellow lenses in their sunglasses. Hunters, we can benefit from it as well. It's going to help us see the edge of a sidewalk better, maybe a pothole, a step coming in front of us. It's just going to sharpen that situation a little bit more for us so we can stay safe. It also helps us stay protected from the UVA and UVB rays that are out there.
All right, come on, we're going to go over and take a look at some telephones. Telephones have been a big item for the past 15 years, and it's because one of the things I've noticed is people get afraid to dial out because they don't see the numbers that well, and they've dialed the wrong number and they get embarrassed. So this has been a really good product for people to get them easily seeing the keypads so they can dial their families and friends. These things have stored memory, they have talking caller ID, we have portability, cordless ones you can put around your home. So phones are one of our most popular items that people really love when they put them into their home. We also have cell phones. And the cell phones with large print. We have the Jitterbug large print cell phone with great service providers that help the person make the phone call and all. So I look forward to you coming in and taking a look at the phones. We have them all right here in the store for you to put your hands on to see how it will work for you in your day.
We've got a wide range of items that are going to help us in the kitchen as well and keep us cooking and taking care of our needs in the kitchen. You know, even just a large kitchen timer. We've got large ones, we've got talking ones. So if this one isn't a style that meets your needs, we've got at least 2 to 3 others that are going to take care of your timing needs in the kitchen. And we've also got little devices, say when. This is going to beep when the hot or cold water hits the prongs on the back of this. It just hangs on the side of a cup or a pot and help you from flooding your counters from water or milk or whatever it is that you're pouring into that cup. This will beep right when it hits those tongs and alert you to stop pouring. And one of the other safety items I wanted to point out was this oven mitt. It's longer, so when you're reaching into that dark oven, your arm is protected in case you hit the rack. We've got these available. So come on in, check it out. You'll be cooking up a storm again before you know it.
Okay, welcome to our mirror section in the store. We have mirrors that you can put in your purse, bring with you, but what the difference of these mirrors is not only are they lighted, they're also magnified, and they allow you to pinpoint to take care of your face. And I'll give you a quick demonstration of the mirrors. Very easy to use. They work very well.
I also wanted to just show you this area where we have a lot of representation for our lighting. We have table lamps and floor lamps. As I mentioned earlier, lighting is so essential, you know, for safety in your home, but certainly we're all aware of how we can read better and work better on counter space. We have task lamps that you can bring right over to your kitchen counter for working with vegetables or playing cards with your grandchildren. They're very mobile. We've got some battery operated lamps, but it's important because a lot of people think, you know, just upping the wattage of the bulb in your home is going to do the trick. It's not the case. It's the type of lighting that's represented in these lamps. You know, closer to the true spectrum, representing daylight, very important. It's going to bring that better quality of lighting into your home, and it's going to use less energy, less wattage, so that you're going to be saving money on electricity as well.
All right, now we're over at the clocks. Now clocks are great because time is one of the things I was unable to see. I could not just glance off in the distance, look at a wall clock. I was asking people all the time. So we carry all sorts of bedside clocks. Anywhere around the house you can put them. We carry watches, large print, lighted, talking, all different styles. A very simple one is you just push the top.
The time is now 10 minutes past 1 p.m.
And she has a lovely voice too. If you hit her a few times, she will actually give you the date also. So we have different ones, keychain, we have different types, and one of the best things too, we also have ones that go out and they'll keep the time updated automatically from the satellite. On this side, you can stay there. Let me do that again. On this side, I'm going to show you, we have neat products like marking tape. This is really good for if you have bumps in the house or things that you want to be careful you don't trip over. We use them around the store here so we don't trip. It's high contrast and it's sticky. A talking tape measure for those of you who are still doing carpentry work. Actually, when you pull it out and let go, it'll give you the actual feet and inches. This is one of my favorite. This is a lap desk. And we're going to talk more about this when we do magnifiers. But what I love about this is it forms to my legs and I can easily read with magnifiers or draw or write on this and keep it up closer to me. I like to have things close to me. With macular degeneration, it makes it much easier for me to see. These are bumps, dots, and dashes, they call them. What they do is give you a large, tactile, bright orange representation so you can feel the buttons on your stove, your microwave, your heating. I use them out in the garage on the panel, the electrical panel. I know the red bumps are the important ones that might go off. And these things you can put all over your house and make it easier so you don't have to worry about, you just know when you turn to the first bump it's 350, the next one's 375 on the stove.
As Charlie mentioned, we certainly sell a lot of watches. We have a wide variety of styles. Some talk, as he mentioned, some are large face, some are braille. So, you know, if you're not a watch wearer, we've got smaller keychain that you can just keep right in your purse. But the watches are an important way to stay on top of, taking your pills, knowing when your favorite program is on. You can set an alarm on a lot of these watches. So it's an important part of our day to stay independent, is being able to keep track of time. You certainly don't want to be late for dinner. So, we have just the watch that's going to meet your needs here.
Hi, I am now in the office of Dr. Kincaid within Vision Dynamics. And Dr. Kincaid, by appointment, will work with you to help make specialized reading glasses. He also makes distance glasses, and he will put little scopes on your glasses to help you see in the distance, to watch TV. These are really high-powered, really high-end, great glasses that are helping so many people now. Along with their video magnifiers and their handheld magnifiers, just another avenue to live a better quality of life, taking care of all the needs that come with low vision. Okay, we're over here now at the computer section of the store. Notice this bright, awesome large print yellow keyboard with black letters on it. This is many people love this keyboard because it enables them to easily navigate the computer, being able to see this large print easier. I love it myself. On this, we do have a large monitor here, and because we need to enable the print to be bigger and have a nice surface to see it on. Right now I'm on a web page and there's some text on here and I want to read this, so all I'm going to do is click my mouse button up on the text.
Thank you so very much for the informative talk you gave to my AORN group of nurses this past Wednesday evening.
That's simple. So I'm able to read and I'm able to navigate and get around the computer, websites and all. I'm on our website here in nice large print. This also allows us to use anything on a computer in large print. If you notice here, it's all large print. Connected to this computer is several devices, and these devices enable us to do distance viewing. They enable us to read materials here on a piece of paper, and they enable us to take a picture of the print and it will actually read it back to you. This device I have turned on now is called Flick. Flick does distance viewing. It's looking right now at this piece of paper that's on the tray and it's displaying it in large print. So I can just move the mouse and guide across here and read any printed material. I then double click and it will read it back to me. Now I'm not going to, in this video today, going to go into too much detail. What I want to share with you though is that your computer needs can be met, whether it's through screen magnification, screen reading, large print monitors, large print keyboards, easy to use big mouses. We can adapt and customize the application system so you can easily get on the internet, do email, connect with your family and friends, and order products from Vision Dynamics online. So I hope that you'll come in, and you'll come in with your computer needs, because it's not that scary to come in and to sit down and to learn, because I use one on a daily basis, and many thousands of visually impaired people too also. Tracy and I wanted to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We want to urge you to call. You'll see the phone number and the address for the store at the end of the video. Please call us. We urge you to call us and make an appointment. We will spend special time with you going around the store and educating you on what's available to help you in your life. We are open Tuesday through Friday 9 to 5, and we're open Saturdays 10 to 3. We are closed Sunday and Monday, but we do have a website. It is visiondynamics.com. Thank you.